To the kitchen.
It's on you, Cole. Go ahead.
I trust so. What up, y'all? We live. We in the building.
You got Van here. It's Core Show, baby. What's up, Core Dogs?
This is
Core
Van.
Dogs
This is
starting
Van the
up,
Man
man. Let's
Show.
go, Core. I trust self, baby. What's up, Core? What's up, man? What we doing? Happy birthday, VJ, man. You know I gotta give my son
Happy
a shout
birthday,
out.
nephew.
Happy birthday, VJ. VJ birthday today, y'all. I should call him and come up here and say happy birthday. We ain't gonna do all that. I gotta give a shot. I gotta give Shinari our condolences to Adam, man. His dad passed away. I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah,
If
condolences.
everybody know this guy. If you was on the west side of Raleigh, he owned megabytes back in the day off of what's that? What was that
Persian Street.
Gorman Street? What was that
Oh yeah, you talking? Oh, Gorman. Yeah,
on
that is
Gorman
Gorman.
Street? Megabytes on Gorman Street. He was the owner of
Avon
Megabytes.
Ferry. Avon
Avon Ferry, my
Ferry. And
bad. Avon
Gorman.
Ferry.
Yeah.
Avon Ferry. I apologize. Avon Ferry. He was the owner of Megabytes on Avon Ferry. That's how my crew, we got to know. We used to buy pieces every day. He didn't sell no pork, so he stole us. Even Shaw days, you know what I mean? That
Right.
was the only spot around here that didn't sell. That was the first time I ever got
Pepperoni.
beef pepperoni. Yeah, that was the first time I got beef pepperoni. You feel what I'm saying? Actually, it was turkey too, because I got turkey out, so I don't know if that was back in the day. And I just wanted to, send our condolences to Adam, man, good friend of mine, man. He the guy that his dad ended up selling megabytes, ended up going to transportation business, and he actually was doing good in that before he left. So he was a good entrepreneur. He was a dope entrepreneur, cool guy. You know what I mean? Even the people that worked there was dope too. And I just wanted to, he a good friend of mine. And me going through my change. What's up, bro? Me going through my change. In this business world, he was a guy that was there. It gave me a little game. You know what I mean, with my business. So I had to show him some love before we get start the show, man. He was a real good guy, cool guy, man. Just we can move on now, but Adam, man, we send our condolences to you. We all it's love over here. I trust self all day, baby. But, Core got the show today, y'all. I'm just here. What's up, Core?
It was good. So we talk rest in peace. So we're gonna start off. Rest in peace to Michael K. Williams. He died from they saying a drug overdose, but I like to call it a poison from fentanyl. Because if you
Do we
take
know for a
fentanyl,
fact that it's fentanyl, Core? Before you go into it,
we don't know it's fentanyl for a fact, but we're gonna say it's fentanyl because fentanyl is poison.
we gonna say it, or we just
I'm,
going?
I'm
We
gonna say
can't
it's
just say it.
fentanyl.
You can't
I'm
just
gonna
say it.
say
You gotta put the quotation up,
there's
or
no, there's no.
yeah,
Listen,
we don't have no
man.
specific facts. We can't say that, bro.
So I'm 50 said it, so I'm gonna say it.
We ain't 50. We ain't got that bag yet.
50 said it, so I'm gonna say it. Well, I said it before 50, right?
You
So
definitely said it before you put it out there. You definitely said that, but we don't know for sure if it's the fentanyl though.
so what's his name? All right, so September 4th, right? September 4th, two comedians died.
Look what he said.
Fuquan
Look
Johnson.
what he said. Hey Russ, don't start this shit, bro. Don't do that, bro. See what I'm talking about, Kobe? This shit we got to worry about. You know what I
Man,
mean? Shit,
I don't care
they
about
just
all
keeping
that
it
allegedly
real,
stuff.
bro. That's how I be,
Hey,
bro.
we can say allegedly all day, but that shit, man, I
But
don't
he
give a
gotta
shit.
say it. Let's say allegedly before we
Yeah,
say anything. We don't have no facts.
all right,
That's just
allegedly.
our safety. Why not get? Why we
Mm,
gonna give out fake information?
Look,
We don't want to do that. We
it
don't want to
ain't.
start going here.
Listen, all right, look. September 4th, September 4th, Fuquan Johnson died, right?
Hmm.
So he died. Him, another comedian named uh, Enrico, what's his name? Enrico Colligini
Hmm.
and Natalie Williams. Those three people died, and Fuquan's girlfriend, Kate Quigley, she survived. Now, they signed her with drug overdose, but we know, but it's it's said to have cocaine with fentanyl in it. And we
Okay.
all know fentanyl is synthetic opioid, They make fake Percocets out of fentanyl. They put it on some people weed to make, you know what I mean, get people extra high. They putting it in the cocaine to do whatever they gotta do to it. I guess to give you an extra high, whatever. Those three people died. Kate Quigley, she the only one that survived. All right. Now fast forward to September 6th, or the 6th or the 7th. Can't remember the day. Michael K. Williams, he died. They saying, all right, he OD'd. I'm saying it's allegedly. I'm saying it's fentanyl.
All right.
All right, right.
I like that.
So look,
See, I'm with.
so look.
I could back that up. I can't back the other just
Now
because you
look
said
though.
that. I'm backing you up. Go ahead.
Now look though. The same week that these people died from OD or drug poison. Well, I'm calling it drug poisoning. The same week that these people died from drug poisoning. If y'all watch the show Raising Kanan, 50 Cent. If you watch the show Raising Kanan, the episode was about Kanan fucking up the the crack, whatever,
Yeah.
putting some bad cut on it. They said he put too much cut on it, bad cut, whatever. And they ended up poisoning the crackheads that tested the shit. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened that that show come out. It's a powerful show because a lot of people watch it. You know what I mean? They OD on the show. You got a comedian, couple actors. They OD. They get poisoned. They die. And then 50 makes the comment, if you haven't seen Raising Kanan, latest episode of Raising Kanan, check it out. Fentanyl is a hell of a drug.
One of you to put that comment out first because you actually did it the day before he put it out. So one of you to put that comment
I
out.
should have said it. Cause it is fentanyl, man. Them motherfuckers ain't
No, I
OD
get
off
that,
no
but I'm just
coke.
saying we gotta say allegedly till we actually see the paperwork. I mean, that's like we saying he told on me. We can't say he told on me. We don't got the proof. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you sometimes sometimes you
I
can
mean, some
feel it.
yeah. I mean, we got
Sometimes
drug
you can
snitches, but
feel it.
if you don't have the actual proof, I mean, we can't just say it. Like, I mean, I know that was him. I know it. You know what I mean, but
Yeah. Motherfuckers been these so look, these ain't no young dudes, man. These dudes been snorting coke down there. I'm gonna say their whole lives. You know what I mean? Or whatever. They've been snorting coke. They know how much they can take. They're not gonna OD off that shit. Three people OD the same night and one person survived. That's not an OD, bro. You know what I mean? Like that ain't an OD. That's that fucking fentanyl, bro. That fentanyl is fucking crazy, yo. Like the fentanyl is bad, man. Like people need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, listen, the fucking fentanyl, man. That shit will tear you up. It's a poison. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a poison. Like, have you ever seen dope heads? You
mm,
know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen dope heads that get high off dope? Them niggas be fucked up. Like they get, matter of fact, they give fentanyl out in the methadone clinics. You know what I'm
so they
saying?
say
Like,
I had got some information. They say nearly 70% of all drug overdose deaths in the United States in 2018 involved opioid death involving synthetic opioids, other than methadone. The category, which includes fentanyl, increases by 10% according to the data provided by the Center of Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), while death involving heroin decreases by 4%. Heroin continues to poison serious public health and safety threats. The domestic market for heroin, fentanyl, and other illicit synthetic opioids overlaps as these substance this disappropriating affected the Great Lakes and northeast regions of the United States. Basically, us, right?
right. So look, with the with the damn, I forgot what I was about to say and I lost my train of thought.
What you trying to say?
But man, I forgot right quick. But
We can move on a little
damn,
bit. They had like a
Mm.
little a diagram. They had like a they had like a diagram. They say in 2014 to 2019 potential per heroin production in Mexico. In 2000, they say 17,000 in 2014. 2015 it was 28,000. In 2016 it was 32,000. In 2017 it was 44,000. So I'm thinking that he's saying opium poppy um is in 1,700 to 17,000. So basically that's they explaining on this joint. So they say according to the HDMP data for 2019 average, the heroin of retail street value, um, by type with Mexicans, white powder, and Mexican black tar heroin, the most prevention type heroin available at the retail level, averaging 47% and 45% purity. You feel I'm going with it? So it started way back. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
the numbers just start going up, but they saying the heroin numbers is dropping back down because the fentanyl. So it's like it went up. The highest in 2017 was at 44,000, but then it's going back down. You know what I mean? So I guess the fentanyl taking over that that chart. What you was trying to say? No,
I,
I'm just trying
I
to feel.
was gonna say let's talk about where the fentanyl get where it's coming from. You just said Mexico, so
Mm-hmm.
Mexico is one of the major places it's produced, but the
But
number
I
one
think it's
place,
good. Good. I'm sorry.
number
Good.
one place it come from is China,
Exactly.
right?
Facts.
The newest, the third on the list is India. They third on the list.
It's actually Afghanistan because that's where they was at. You feel me? Where they was at? Where we
Right.
at?
I
Yeah.
mean, well, you got to figure India and Afghanistan is they right next to each other.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like so, you know what I mean? They who fucking knows? That's what the United States could have been over there getting that shit for India. You know what I mean?
We don't-
Like
But like somebody said this on some real shit, and they was like, "It's sad because why would they leave? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why
right.
would people try to become it?" He said, "I was like, people wanted to stay over there." So he said, if people wanted to stay over there, man. He said, "So why was it people hanging off of that plane?" And I was like, "Was that really real?" He just looked at me like, "Yeah." I'm like, "So why would we want to stay over there and we know what's going on?" But I said, "So what about the people? What about the two Congress people that went over there? What about them? You feel I'm going with it? Like, why they over there? They over there for a reason. So it's like we missing out on something. Like we ain't really getting what everybody's, you know what I mean, locked into.
Man, everybody want to come to America because it's the land of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, everybody don't dig American culture. So I don't feel like everybody wanted to leave. I listen. I was listening to a dude on Twitter Spaces. I mean, he claimed to be from Afghanistan. He wasn't saying he wasn't saying it wasn't really that bad. You know what I mean? How it's portrayed. You know what I mean? Is they got a different culture. You know what I mean? Like everybody want to come to America because in America you really can kind of be what you want to be, as long as you make money. You know what I mean? A lot of these other countries, you kind of have to abide by the real government rules that they put out there. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's hard for people to achieve their dreams in these other countries. It's easier to do in America. You
It's
know what
not
I
no,
mean?
it's not no kinda though. That's what you gotta get to the people. Ain't no kinda. You gotta go by the rules, or they. There's a dude that got caught with. They say he got caught with like some weed. I don't know how much weed it was, but they were trying to give him life in China off some weed, bro. Life.
Hmm.
And she just, you feel me? So that's why they was talking. Matter of fact, I was looking at um my boy Brandon Marshall on them. Huh?
That shit happened on the episode of Dave. I
No,
am Dave.
I was looking at Brandon Marshall. I was looking at Brandon Marshall and them and Fred telling them, and they talked about that like because they was talking about how they didn't allow her over there because of her not passing the drug test. But he was like, "Yo, what about the rules in these other countries about drugs?" And he was like, "Somebody over there right now is getting charged for life." for some weed?
How
Weed.
much weed?
It don't even matter. Life for weed, it don't even matter. That don't even
I mean,
matter.
it don't. Life for weed is crazy.
It don't matter.
But
If it was 1,000 pounds, it still
yeah,
don't matter. If it was
even
a
look,
hundred thousand pounds,
China,
it still don't matter.
China a little different though. China, they fucking be wilding over there with all they,
No,
bro. They
no,
got
no.
facial recognition. They got
No.
cameras everywhere.
I seen that
Like,
doc. That doc crazy. That doc scary. That
yeah,
doc
they
made me
got
not even want to
camera.
touch.
Like,
You can't
they
even
don't even.
jaywalk.
Yeah, they bad. They damn near
They
throwing
put you
away
on a
your
board.
money.
You jaywalk, they
They
put
got
you
a
on a board.
they got like social currency where like
But
where like
but no,
yeah, where they like reading your face and you gotta smile and you gotta be happy. Like you
but
can't
only reason
man.
I wasn't cutting off what you were saying. Only reason I was saying when you were explaining about different rules, like they got you gotta bar about some of their rules. Nah, you gotta bar about all their rules, bro.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta go by
That's
their
why I was
rules.
saying explain, get that to them. Like don't go over there. You could just do what the fuck you want to do.
No,
Like
you
nah,
definitely can't do that.
you seen little
I mean
baby,
it's
little
like
baby.
it's like in England, there's no guns. You know what I mean? That's why they be stabbing each other to death. In England, if you notice that, if you watch a lot of
I ain't
videos
never
from
know
the
that.
UK, you watch
I
a lot
never
of
knew
videos
that.
in the UK, like them motherfuckers don't be having guns. They be stabbing the shit out of each other. They real strict on no gun laws for even I don't even think a lot of the cops be having guns. You know what I mean? Like so
They gotta have
America definitely you got a lot more leniency in America to be able to do what you need to do. You know what I mean? So
But I
uh,
think that gun
that shit.
law is like the thing about that gun law, right? That gun
Mhm.
law kind of makes sense a little bit because it's like if you're not trained or you're not using this for any type of just to have I guess safety. I understand safety and all that. You know what I mean? But if you're not trained or you don't have you're not tested and things like that, that law ain't wrong because if you're not an officer or some type of security or nothing like that, I mean, why you got a gun? So it's keeping them. It's
Well,
keeping.
we got
It's keeping. Oh no, I'm saying it's keeping it. It's keeping it kind of like a split because I I could be crazy. I could just go crazy tomorrow, right, and just start
mhm.
shooting up shit. You feel I'm going with it? But if I don't have no gun, I go crazy. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Like, ain't much I can really do. I'm just saying that's. I'm
That's
just thinking
true.
like the laws, like that law, kind of
Yeah.
like makes sense. You feel I'm going with
Well,
it?
but you got the right to bear arms. That's a constitutional right. The right to bear arms. So I feel like I feel like anybody should be able to protect themselves. You know what I mean? Like I don't think police and the army, I don't think they should be the only ones with guns. So like right now, right? Let's just say they decide we're
No,
gonna
I'm
make
not saying
everybody
no.
get the
I'm
vaccine.
not. I'm not against love, bro. Love. You already know. You already know what we do. Nah, I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking
No, I
about
know you're not against
that
it.
law.
I'm
Like,
just
it's not wrong with that law to me because you. I don't have to worry about you pulling the gun out because you was talking slick. You feel I'm going
nigga
with it?
pull a
You.
knife out on you now and stab you. Nigga crazy,
You can pull
crazy.
a knife. You can pull a knife out, and I can kind of protect myself with a big ass stick. You feel I'm going with it? Like it's a leverage. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That heat different.
You go
that
you can
that
run.
heat coming. Dang, 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 dang. What you gonna block it with? Come on, what you blocking that with? Nothing. You
Yeah.
getting took down. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It kind of average it out like to the people that got the guns is the people that supposed to have a gun. You feel I'm going with it? Like
Nah,
that.
they nah. No, they're not supposed to have the guns.
But
No.
what I'm
Cause
saying,
they,
you
cause
over
they,
there, though,
cause
that's
they,
their law.
all right,
I'm
the
talking
law,
about the law that's
you
already over. We can't do
know what I'm
nothing
saying?
about
It
their
could be
law.
a law, but that don't make it right. We know
What's
that.
wrong with it though?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, what's wrong with their law?
So cops don't just be drawing down on niggas for no reason?
It is. What you mean? I'm saying you. I'm not you. See, you using a situation. I'm not using those situations. I'm talking about a general law.
What
Like
do a cop need a gun for? You tell me.
that's what I'm telling you.
What they need guns for?
What we had to use the gun for.
Yeah, what would a cop need a gun for?
So he won't have to use the gun. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He won't need to use his gun because I
But
don't.
they
I'm,
give them
I'm
one.
not a
But
threat
they
to
give
you.
them one. They give
I'm not a
you not
threat
a
to you
threat
now.
anyway.
So
You
now you
should
don't
be.
gotta pull your gun out. I'm not a threat to the world. I'm not a threat to you. I was put.
No, 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 no,
I thought
no,
you had a
no.
gun.
You're
That's
not
why I
a threat,
shot you.
period. You're not a threat,
That's what
period.
they talk about, bro. That's what they keep saying. I thought he had a gun. I thought he had this. Over there, you ain't think I had a gun because I don't have a gun. We don't have guns over here.
Yeah, listen.
That's what I'm saying.
If their
Yeah.
job, right? Their job is to protect and serve. They don't do that. These motherfuckers come up to you, you know what I'm saying, and act they already
You're not
giving you
over
a
there.
threat.
We don't know what they doing over
I'm
there, bro.
talking
Hold
about
on.
here. I'm talking
You
about
can't
here.
talk. We're not talking about here though. We're not talking about
We
United
talking
States.
about the ones
I'm
with the
not talking
guns.
about here. I'm talking about where the law is. Where they like that law. I'm not talking about here. We're not even. I'm not even using this for an example. You can't. We don't. That's not over here. We're not doing that over here. I'm saying where they doing that at. I was just saying the specs of that law. Like shit, it could be less shooting over there because of. Know what I mean? Like, come on, like you don't have a gun. They don't have guns over there, like what you should say. Allegedly, they good on they high on their gun law, so there's not no guns out there. I'm not comparing America to over there. There's no way. There's no way. I can't
Yeah.
even. That's why I say that's why I be trying to tell you. Sometimes I don't even deal into that a question. I try to stay both in the middle so I could think both sides. I'm not. I could say the same thing you saying like, oh yeah, this and that and the third. But nah, I get all that. I understand that. I'm not saying none of that, bro. I'm not comparing the United States to over there. I'm just going off of what you said, and I was just using an example.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they gun
That's
laws is very strict, so the motherfuckers don't want to have them. But I don't see, I don't think that's a
is it.
good law. I feel
I,
like everybody should have the right to bear
but what
arms.
about
It
the
makes me
violence
sick.
over there, though? Did we do research on the violence over there? If that's helping that violence out over there, that's kind of like they don't have balance like that. It's kind of like up in the, it's like a balance up in the air a little bit.
It, don't- it,
I don't know the research of the balance over there. I could do that. We could do that a little
I
bit, but
don't
I don't
I don't
know.
know their numbers, but they motherfuckers is criminal. It's criminals everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's criminals everywhere. Motherfuckers is doing crazy everywhere. Word. All right. It's criminals everywhere, man.
Fact.
So
I'm just talking about that
and
law. I was just going on what you said.
the army got guns though.
Army need guns.
If
Army
the
fight
army
wars.
need guns,
The,
then we
ar-
need guns.
the armies fight wars. They need guns.
And we fighting a war against the army, so we need guns.
So you talking about here now?
So look, no, listen. All right, let me. What's what I was trying to say, right?
That's why I
So
said I
look,
ain't want to take you off what you was trying to see.
so
You
look.
trying
This
to?
is
Oh
what I was
no,
trying to say.
nah. See, you
Now
went
look,
too far. You was digging over
if,
here. I'm just giving you. I'm talking to the people.
I'm thinking about everywhere. Let's
Can't
just say,
you can't
no,
compare
because
that.
COVID applies to everywhere. So I'm gonna
That's a
use
different
COVID as an
conversation.
example.
It's not the same
It's
conversation we
not,
have.
no, it's the same conversation.
No,
Cause
it's
so
not.
now look,
Not the
so
same
look,
conversation.
I should share the video, right?
Share the
Where
video. What you mean should? What you talking about shit about? Share it.
okay, it's like a fucking 10-minute video. I
You don't
don't
gotta
have
share
time.
everything. You can share a part that you just
I
want us
don't
to
know how to
hear.
get to the parts. I don't know how to get to the particular parts. I ain't
Or just
watched the
skip to a
video like
part and we could just go there and just look at
yeah.
something you got
Listen,
up
the let's just say martial law happened, right? They for COVID, any country. If the government, the only motherfuckers that got guns, how you gonna protect yourself against martial
there.
law?
First and foremost, they just I'm gonna pause the martial law part. In these other countries, they listen. They do what the fuck them people tell them to do. Let's just stop that first and foremost.
They
So
don't
then we
listen
can
like
now,
that.
hold on. You asked me a question. I'm answering your question. They do what they got to do because they already know it's consequences and repercussions what they if they don't listen to these people. So over here, and if you want to use that the martial law shit, I get it. I understand. All right, that's a whole nother situation because martial law is because of I don't want us to come outside. Why we just want to sit in the crib? Why we just can't just let this shit go by and just sit in the crib?
Cause
Martial law
it's
is
your
not.
right to go outside.
Hold on. You asked me a question. You asked me a question, bro. I'm answering your question. Martial law, I when we was using I'm using what you said, COVID. All right, so
All
I
right.
bet we're gonna about keep the set, keep what you just said. Martial law was for riots too, right? Hold on, listen, hear me out. They killed somebody, we flipped out, boom. That's a whole nother situation of martial law when they coming, right? Boom. We know they coming because we about violence. We about to turn up. We about to fuck shit up. So in the other hands of martial law that you saying right now because of COVID is because the shit is spreading. ECU just the other day had 400 students got to sit in this one building because they got COVID. That's you can't compare that martial law to a martial law of them just trying to get us to stay in the crib. That's not the same, bro, as a martial law of us having a
Is it
riot and we
COVID
about to
or
fucking go crazy. Good. That's all I had to say. You can do you now. Good. That's
is
all I
it
had to say.
COVID or is it the cold? Do these people got colds? Do these people got the flu? Everybody just got COVID now. Niggas don't even catch a cold no more.
Brian just passed a law. All the government people gotta have the COVID shot. Just passed the law. Everybody that work for the government gotta get the shot now. No, there's no exception. Lose your job.
Your plight and mine. You see, vaccine manufacturers have always enjoyed a certain amount of
So
liability
look,
waiver.
let's talk. All right, look,
Say you receive a
Pfizer,
vaccine
right?
from
These
Pfizer,
motherfuckers
you
made
have
$33 billion from fucking COVID vaccines. They want governments to afford them military bases so they can give out fucking vaccines. They want governments to take up the liability for the vaccine. So if you get a COVID shot and then you get a side effect, then you can't sue Pfizer. That's what they're trying to do. They want you to have to deal with the government. So so now, if let's say they say everybody gotta have a fucking shot, and you say I don't want it, well, what's your defense? What's your defense? That
Fucked
motherfucker
up.
army try to come to your crib. How am I gonna defend myself? My constitutional right in America say I got the right to bear arms. My right as a person of this earth, right, of natural law, right, means I have the right to defend myself. The motherfucking animals, they got the right, they defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? I have the right to defend myself against anything, any harm my way. So I can't, I don't want to, you know, all right, this dude could be crazy. I mean, I can't think like that. All the way I could think of is I got to be able to protect myself.
Meaning what? Meaning what, Core?
Meaning any which way possible. So everything should be on the table for me to protect myself and my family for our survival, any way possible.
I mean, what? That's what I'm asking. Like, what you protecting yourself from?
I'm protecting myself from martial law. I'm protecting myself from decisions that I want to make, that I should be able to make as a human. You know what I
But I'm
mean?
confused on what on the martial law for. Like, what is they gonna do with the martial law? What are they supposed to be doing? Like, what is
Like
they?
Australia, they got the lockdown.
Mhm.
Nobody can go outside. The motherfuckers was fighting back the government, the police, the army. They was over there fighting because they said they couldn't go outside.
Because of COVID,
People
right?
like, no, this some bullshit. You taking away my freedom.
Because
My
of
right
COVID.
to be able to go outside.
But if you go outside, you get sick.
Who?
Everybody going outside getting sick,
Everybody ain't
bro.
getting sick, bro.
Bro, everybody got COVID, bro.
No, they don't.
Bro, yo, bro, because it go out of you just because you don't have the system that just because you don't get sick like that. If you're a person that go outside a lot, if you don't been outside, you don't got a hold of some COVID that you just was probably shit. I probably just my nose stopped up. It was COVID. You feel I'm going with
So it's
like
not
because
it's not a cold. It's not the flu. It's not just the
I'm
sniffles.
not a
It's
doctor.
not the
I'm just saying
allergies. It's not
you
the
you keep
seasonal
you keep
change.
saying all that. You keep trying
How
to
is it just COVID now? How is everything just
you
COVID?
trying to argue me about something else. I'm just
No,
talking
I'm
about
saying
why
you
we got to
because
stay in the crib, bro. Like that's it, bro.
you
Is they trying to
no, we're
every
not. No, we don't.
they
That's what
want
I'm
everybody to
saying.
stay in the crib because everybody keep getting sick.
No,
The
they're not.
lady
No, they
the
want
lady just
people.
posted
They
on it.
want
I
people.
just go to my story, bro. Hold on, let me see if I go to my story. The lady just posted, bro. She couldn't even motherfucking take a break. She couldn't even take a fucking water break because it's so crazy in the hospital, bro. In certain places, it's crazy, bro. So they like, damn. Only thing we could do is try to get everybody to stay in the crib so we could try to see what's the fuck is up.
Right.
But you
Listen,
keep,
I,
I don't, I get what you saying though. Why? I get what you're saying. What the fuck is it? We don't know what it is. That's what they
Right,
trying to tell us to
listen.
stay in the house. They don't know
Yo,
what the
look,
fuck is
let me
going
ask
on.
you this. Where you live at? You live in the country, right?
Exactly.
You live in a very rural area, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, ain't no fucking COVID out there. Ain't no COVID out here. We both live in rural areas. Ain't nobody out here with no fucking COVID. Niggas out here with land, space, freedom. Ain't no fucking COVID out here, bro. Motherfuckers is living. Motherfuckers is outside living,
But that's not
riding around.
everybody. That's not everybody. So you gotta think of the people that live right next to people that
They
live
live in major
downstairs.
cities.
That
They
that that
always. That's
that's what
why
they're
you
trying to get
shouldn't
these people to stay in, bro. That's it.
No, no. What I'm saying is, when you live in the major city, it's easier to trick the people of fear.
Did you ever think about this? If everybody was to stay in the crib, right? Let's peep this shit right here. If
Yo, hold
everybody
on,
was,
wait.
because
I guess
I'm
you
about to tell you
instantly
some real
going
shit.
off
Hold
my
on,
feet.
I'm about
I
to tell you
got
some real shit real fast. Hold on. If everybody was to stay in the crib, this is some real shit. If everybody would stay in the crib, right? And then they find a way that everybody, all right, take a test. You don't got it. They could find a way to cure this shit from everybody staying in the crib, so they could find a way to narrow this shit down to like to down there to 10 to 20 people. Because it's like, if we could get everybody just listen one time, we tried that shit and it was kind of hard because people had to go to work and it's still transportation. So it's always not really going to be not no movement because it's still shit that just can't stop. You feel I'm going with it? And that's what I'm saying to you, bro. That point, like, they trying to narrow it down so they can understand. Like, we don't know what the fuck this shit. It just keep like blowing up. Like it just keep
so
spreading.
everybody stay in the house and let these niggas make $33 billion.
Who made 33 billion?
Pfizer done made 33 billion off of this COVID vaccine. So everybody stay in the house while Pfizer make 33 billion. Everybody stay in the house. Matter of fact, the fucking Pfizer CEO didn't even get the shot yet. If it's so good for everybody and he trying to save the fucking world, why he ain't get the shot yet? He said, "Oh, I gotta get in line. I don't want to jump the line." No, motherfucker, cause you ain't getting no shot. This shit ain't about goddamn getting no shot. This shit
See,
is about
I'm not talking about
world
I'm not
control.
see, I'm not talking about the shot. I'm talking about go if you got it or whatever you got, it take whatever amount of days to cure. So if you stay in the crib, I ain't talking about no shot. Nothing. I ain't say nothing. I'm just talking about trying to find a way to cure it. So if you could get everybody off the streets and get everybody to get healthy in the house, when you come back outside, is actually
Bro,
gonna help the world.
you can't get healthy in the house. You have to get healthy outside. You need oxygen. You need vitamin D from the sun. That's how you get healthy. You can't stay behind closed doors and get healthy, really. Like,
So listen to what I'm saying to you. So if you sick, you go outside.
yeah,
Wow.
cause that's how you get healthy.
Going outside, no, that's passing your germ.
Right? It's germs. Every germs is
So I mean, you go
germs.
to work sick, and then they send you home because you sick. Now you got somebody else sick. That's what they trying to stop.
Bro, come on, bro.
That's
Motherfuckers,
it, right there. What you just said.
no, that's no. If I'm
You
sick,
said it. I
I'm
didn't
fucking
say it,
sick.
bro. You
If,
said it.
if I'm sick, if I'm sick and I stay home from work, that's because I don't want to fucking go to work, or
You
I'm not,
just
and I
said
don't
it. You
feel
said
good.
you going
I don't
outside.
feel
I didn't say
good
that.
enough to go to work. But I don't. How many times I done been to work plenty of time. Motherfuckers been sick, and I haven't gotten sick. I haven't caught what they caught.
I didn't say everybody got sick. I said you go to work and you get one or two people sick. That's passing the germs, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's what they trying to say. We get people stay in the house and they can try to get if they don't want to take the shot, they don't want to do this. If they, whatever you're using to get healthy, stay in the house, get healthy. Then we could get a test out there and see how many people healthy they enter the world. I think it could be smoother. I'm not saying that's the way it's gonna go, but it can narrow it down in certain situation. Like, it's here, it's there. You feel going with it, like. But that's all I'm saying.
Now
I'm
they
not
ain't.
saying stay in the house. I'm not saying we gotta stay in the house forever. 2 weeks should be good enough for us to stay in the crib, and everybody should be carrying 2 weeks. Say 10 to 14 days. That's why they were like, yo, shut down for 2 weeks, but then nobody really. I didn't listen either. I'm gonna keep it. I didn't listen either. So I was one of them that was out. You feel what I'm saying? But I didn't get it. Thank you. Thank God I didn't get it. But it just that's what I'm saying. Like I was around that had it, that got it. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm nervous now. Like, oh shit. But that's all I'm saying. Right there.
Staying in the house ain't good for your health. You
I
gotta
mean,
come outside to get some air.
You just start coming outside, bro.
I'm always outside.
Bro, you just start coming outside, bro. But you was in the house, bro. Here,
I'm always
face,
outside.
everything. Come on, bro. You just start
I'm
coming
always
outside,
outside.
bro.
I'm outside every day getting sunlight, walking around.
Bro, you just start coming outside, bro.
We don't live in the city no more. We don't have to go around the corner to come outside. We can come outside.
Now you see what I'm saying now?
Around our house.
Now you see what I'm saying now. I'm not talking about coming outside or you just coming outside. Like, you feel me? I'm talking about coming outside. No, you coming outside.
I'm always outside. I always gotta go to the store. I gotta feed the kids. I stay in the stores. I'm always doing something with the kids. I'm always outside.
Okay.
I'm always outside.
You go to the club?
I've been stopped going to the club.
This is what I'm saying. What are you talking about then, bro?
I've been saying the club ain't outside.
That's going outside, bro. Going outside and acting with people, doing things we used to do. That's the shit that's what I'm saying.
Bro,
going
you know
out
the
to
last
eat,
time I've been to the
restaurants, things like that, bro.
I go to restaurants.
So I'm trying to tell you, yeah.
I'm always in restaurants eating. I'm in restaurants all the time eating. I'm outside.
Everybody outside now, Corey.
No, I've been outside. Right, I never was in when the COVID first happened. I was working. I was always outside. Yo.
All right.
Right, listen. You gotta be out. You gotta come outside, get the fresh air, get the sunlight.
So you telling me if you stand out for 2 weeks, that's gonna hurt you?
Yeah, I mean, it can hurt you.
How?
It can hurt your immune system.
How?
All right, look. If you don't be around other people, right? If you don't be around people, then you're not building up immunity.
I know some people that don't never be around no people. They stay in the crib. They only come out then and eat sometime. That's it. And that's shit to go. Like they don't have what about them? They not around people.
What their immune system like?
They good.
Cause they not around people.
That's what I'm saying to you. So if you give it time to heal, and that's what I'm saying for 2 weeks, that shit hurt nobody in this world.
Right? Nah, you can't. I don't care what the fuck they say, bro. I'm not. There's no way you could tell me I have to stay in the house for 2 weeks. Ain't nothing in the air. So if it's in the air, and we go in the house, it's in the fucking house.
Duh.
So even when you come back outside, it's still gonna be back outside.
But why you go in the house to stay in the house to get care, right? So you
how you gonna kill?
So you telling me when you sick?
So you telling me you're gonna go in the enclosed space?
So what you telling me is when you
go in the enclosed space?
Not making sense. You tell me when you sick, you don't go outside. You get better in the house and you go back outside. And that's all they telling people. If you healthy, come outside. If you ain't, stay in the crib.
Bro, when I'm sick,
that's all they saying. Like what?
I don't start feeling. So all right, what kind of sickness we talking about? We talking about the stomach virus? Or we talking about the cold?
I'm not a doctor.
Bro, you fucking got a cold. Your ass need to be outside. You got a stomach virus. You don't fucking can't get out of bed. That's something different. We talking. Well, I'm a doctor.
You definitely ain't no doctor.
I'm a doctor.
You definitely ain't no doctor.
What do doctors do, bro? What do they do?
Go to school, get education.
They ask you what's wrong with you.
What's wrong with me?
You have to tell the doctor what's wrong in order for them to fucking heal you, or tell you how to heal yourself.
But so then if you're not able to tell the doctor what's wrong, that's when they go through the scanning and checking your body. Then they find it. Stop it, bro.
But they don't be finding shit, bro.
They do find it. That's why they got them damn machines and all that shit, bro.
Bro, how many people die from misdiagnosis?
There's a lot of people that go to the doctor don't know what's wrong with them. A lot of people go to Dr.
How
Rose
many
Mama.
people die from misdiagnosis?
A lot of people die from
How
that.
many? Yeah, they die
That's
from
still not going.
misdiagnosis.
That still don't have nothing to do with you stay in the house getting healthy for 2 weeks. That still don't have
Right,
nothing to do with that.
right. Doctors fuck shit up so much,
That
bro.
still don't
That
have
shit
nothing to do
don't
with
make no
staying in the house
sense,
for 2 weeks
bro.
to
You
get
can't
healthy.
stay. You cannot stay if you cannot stay in that. All right, if you got a stomach virus. You sick.
You
You
making
can't get out the
excuses
bed.
up. You
I'm
making
not making
excuses
excuses.
of
It's
why
different
of
types
why
of
you
sickness,
stay in the
bro.
house. No.
It's
If you can
different
stay
types
in the
of
house, you
sickness.
can stay in the house. It don't matter if you got a
Yeah,
stomach
if you
virus.
got the
It don't matter
fucking
if your
worm,
foot
you
broke.
don't need to
It
be
don't matter
running
if
the
you can't
streets.
walk. It don't matter none of that shit. If you can stay in the house, you can stay in the house, bro.
No, no, no.
Yes.
If you got a cold, your ass need to be up and moving and shaking that shit off. If you got a
Shaking it off in
stomach
the house.
virus or something else, then your ass need to be in the house
So you're gonna get a
flushing your
cold, go
system.
outside coughing on everybody. Yeah, that's what they say, passing germs. So you shake your germs off to the next person. And
Right.
when the next person gets sick, you do get better every time. It happens in
Yeah,
lists like that.
mhm.
Yes, it do.
Right. No, it don't.
Yes, it
Motherfuckers
do.
get sick because they wasn't doing what they supposed to do. If you take care of your body, you good. If you out here taking care of your body, you should be fine.
So you can't stand out for 2 weeks.
No. Unless I was fucking bedridden. If I ain't bedridden, they don't need to stay in the house. What
So you
happen
ain't
when
never
you
stay.
lay in the
So
bed
you
too
so you ain't
long?
never. So you ain't never stay in the house for a week straight.
No, not for a week straight. For a week straight, never come outside? Hell no.
I could bet you did.
Bro, no, I have not.
I could bet you did.
Bro,
I could
I've
bet you
always
did.
come outside to
I
get
could
air.
bet you did
You
for a
gotta
week
come
straight.
outside to get air.
Y'all could bet you for a week straight you ain't do nothing. You ain't leave the crib. You was chilling out.
Right, the most I ever stayed in the house maybe 3, 4 days. That's because I
That's
was laying
enough.
in the bed,
That's a
shaking,
week. You just trying to
laying in
make
the
an excuse
bed,
out of the
fucking
days, bro.
shaking,
It's a week. What are you talking about,
like
bro? It's a week.
throwing up from bad food.
I'm talking about without you being sick, you ain't go outside for 3 or 4 days.
No, no,
Yes,
I'm all no.
yes,
Mm-mm. You
yes.
gotta come outside, man.
I seen it.
You
I
gotta
asked you.
come outside.
I asked you, what's up? What you gonna do? Are you gonna come outside?
I'm outside. I
Now
ain't
you
coming to
is.
hang out. Hanging out and outside is two different
Now you
things.
is. You coming out. Now you is outside. You even outside
No,
now.
hanging out,
You
and outside
outside, right?
is different.
Everybody, he's outside right now. Let's just keep it a buck.
I'm always outside. I
I
don't
ain't
be
say you
hanging
ain't.
out
I
like I
ain't.
used to.
I ain't say you ain't always outside, but you in the house, right?
I'm at home.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I'm at home. I'm at home.
I was trying to fucking
Yeah.
with you, but look, yo. But on some real shit though, that's a that that's the conversation though, like right there, because it's everywhere, core. Like, look, we everywhere. It's if we
Right.
could go, everybody got an argument for argument, but I'm with your argument, but I gotta argue against the argument because it gotta be of both sides. But you feel what I'm saying? Like that
I hear you.
argument is real. You feel what I'm going with? Like that's a real situation of what's going on, what's next, like what we doing, like what is it? What is it though? You feel what I'm going with? Like they can't even tell you what it is. They niggas just, I mean, do what they do. They've been doing for years. And that part, you feel what I'm going with it? So that's why I was against that because it's like, what if we can't do that and if it can't carry it? But it's hard to stay in the house for 2 weeks. It's the hardest thing ever. 2 weeks,
That's crazy.
you'll go crazy, bro. 2 weeks straight. I stayed in the house for 2 weeks straight. I stayed in the hole for what two over what two what is it like? How long I stayed in the hole? About 2 or 3 weeks. About 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, or shit like that. That shit was real. So that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like that shit is real. Like you can't leave out of that motherfucker. Like you can't leave from this. Like it was like 12 by 12 or shit like that. You can't 8 by 8. My bad. It's probably 8 by 8 or shit like that. You can't even leave out of that area for
Mm.
three. I was in there for like 3 weeks, bro. Like you got your shit, you got your sink. That's it. Like and just books. You feel me, bro? So that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like that was, you know what I mean. It's hard for some people. You go crazy. Like even like you were saying, I know some people go on the porch and things like that. But what would that be safety too? Because you want us to stay in the crib. You feel I'm going with it? But like if I go on my porch, is that safety? But you gotta think of the people that live in the condo and shit like that. So that means everybody gonna go on the porch. So no.
Right. If you
It's
got
fucked up though. That's fucked up, bro. But if
man,
you live
man,
in the country, like you say, but like you say, if you live in the country and you got space and land, you what you want, you can't tell me what to do. I'm on porch. Ain't nobody
bro.
by me. Ain't you can't even half of my you can't even see.
Yo, listen, they on one of the old shows, right? We showed the damn the CDC social detriments. You know what I mean? With African Americans and COVID, or something about like minorities and COVID. And one of the main things they were saying was they said social distancing is a privilege afforded to people that live in rural areas. You know what I mean? Like an economic status. You know what I mean? Like so the fact that you don't have to be living in a what I'm saying, like basically like where we live at, nobody looking at us crazy because we outside. You know what I mean? Like cause motherfuckers got space. You know what I mean? Like we're not sitting on top of each other. Like we ain't in row houses. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with row houses and shit, cause that's how we grew up. But it's like it's crazy to think like, damn, the social distancing would be a privilege. You know what I mean? Like I gotta find I just deleted the bookmark too, bro. That's crazy. I deleted that joint earlier. I didn't think I was gonna need that joint again.
You won't need it with me, nigga. What you talking about? You need that
Yeah,
shit with me. I'm pulling it out. I'm gonna pull all your books
yeah.
out. Pull you.
Well,
I was
man,
on your ass today. I'm making you pull your books out now, nigga. Put them books out.
yeah,
Nah, but on some real shit though, that we just, I mean, like that's the things that the arguments that we need to be out here. It's not an argument, but it's more of a conversation of why do if we stay in the house for 2 weeks, is it gonna make it a difference? You feel I'm going with it? Like I see
hmm
what you saying though, bro. Like I was with everything you was saying, like, damn, bro, like but we go out, we come back in, still gonna make the same shit. It kind of is, but it's like, all right, if we get kind of like get the air to be kind of like I don't know what they doing. You feel what I'm saying? Because then like you're gonna be spraying some shit in the air. Ain't like you do like the mosquitoes when you come spray the neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? Like things like
right,
that. You know what I mean? So I
uh huh,
I be just trying to think like that sometimes, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like what if they can do some shit like you know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean?
right.
But I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I ain't no doctor. I'm not really no scientist. So it's scary though. More than us having a conversation. It's a scary conversation to we just gotta
Hey,
bring it out so people could talk about
so look though, I wanted to talk about the wire, right?
it.
And a question for you before is like, do you think it was a good like? All right, everybody think it was a good show, but do you think it was detrimental to your community, the wire? Like in your neighborhood, do you think it affected your
Not,
neighborhood in a good or bad way?
nah, it didn't affect my neighborhood at all because we was already doing that shit. You feel me, bro? Like the people, my older people in front of me, they was already doing things like that. You feel I'm going with it? But like to keep it real with you, the movie that was, if you want to bring that to the awareness, New Jack City, and
Mm.
like Melrose. I used to always say that shit. It was like New Jack City though. You feel what I'm saying? Like real talk, bro.
Right.
But you get what I'm saying? Like that type of atmosphere, like in my atmosphere, my like I seen the wire because I kind of not live that shit, but I was around that shit. You feel I'm going with it? And I didn't see it go down like that way like that, but I knew heavy hitters that move like that. You feel I'm going with
Right.
it? And, so nah, not to me. I mean, but it was just like I looked at it more of awareness of what was going on in the hoods. You feel I'm going with it? What was going with the police? How they find a way to break the law and get us and all the ways people that get people to snitch things like that. You feel I'm going with it? I didn't look at it as a probably the new generation. a little bit. You know what I mean? But not me though. I mean, to be real, nah. New Jack City, yeah. You feel I'm going with it? Like what
Right.
the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, damn. But for real, for
Yo.
real.
So look, for me, right? I'm gonna say that shit was bad for my neighborhood. And niggas in my neighborhood been doing that shit forever. You know what I mean? But I specifically remember, right? We when we was at Shaw, we ain't had cable. I ain't had cable at Shaw. So when I came
We had
home,
cable downstairs, remember?
yeah, but niggas can't watch The Wire.
Oh no, we want to watch the shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't we
So
watch, we watch shit
you
like.
know
I
what I
mean, I
mean?
mean,
Like,
we was. Hold on, let's keep it real. We was niggas had that was only 1 year. Niggas ain't have stayed on the joint. Niggas had the crib. You know, we come to the crib watch
right.
cable.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, I ain't had a
Yeah,
crib. You had the crib. I
you
was
had
staying
the
on the
crib
dorm.
too. Stop it, nigga. Go ahead, man. Fuck out
That
of
was
here.
later. That was later.
You just like
But
the crib, nigga. Let's take. Hold on.
yeah,
Let's just tell everybody why. Hold on. Let's just. If
yeah.
you didn't have to go to class, nigga, you would have never left that room, nigga. Stop this shit, bro. Like, stop.
Right. That
And
shit.
then
I
just
was
tell them a little bit about
homesick.
court. Who is court? Who is court? Yeah, I left my crib. Hold on. He just told y'all. I had a crib. I had a apartment. We could have did everything over there. But I was at the room with him, chilling. So what are you talking about, bro? Fuck
Now
out
you
of
you
here,
gave that
bro.
New Jack City vibe.
But that's what I'm saying. Look.
Put New Jack City up in that joint.
But you see, but you see, you see how I'm saying though, bro. Come on, I
Yeah.
ain't mean to cut you off, but you feel what I'm saying, bro? Good, good. I ain't mean to cut you off,
Well,
bro.
look, all right. When I came home, right, I remember I had to come home and shit. I got kicked out. So my cousin, this motherfucker was like, "Yo, you watch The Wire?" I'm like, "Nah." He like, "Yo, you gotta watch it, John. That shit got crazy gunplay." So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Like that shit kind of threw me off a little bit. So then we go in the house, we watching The Wire. These niggas having crazy shootouts the whole fucking show. Like Avon crew and Marlowe crew. These motherfuckers having crazy shootouts. It just seemed like from then on, you know what I mean? Like I guess because we were getting older too, but we was we probably like 19 or 20. You know what I mean? Everybody in my fucking neighborhood, like it just seemed like gunplay, gunplay,
What year?
gunplay.
What year did that come out?
The Wire came out, I think came out in '03, '04, something like that. Cause this was 2003. No, this was 2004. This was 2004. So I think it came out in like '03. You know what I mean? But I know this the year 2004. Like niggas is going crazy on The Wire. Everybody want to watch The Wire. You know what I'm saying? Talk about gunplay this, gunplay that. You know what I mean? Like, or at least niggas I know.
2002. It came out in 2002.
All right, so
See, I was already here then.
right, and when the shit came out, I ain't watch it because I had just got there, so I wasn't really
You did.
watching that
You
shit.
got here in 2002. That's right.
So it just seemed like everybody was talking about, you know what I mean, gunplay, 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 right? So look, this is the other thing that tripped me out about The Wire. Fucking remember when they put all the dope heads on the same street, or not like the same little surrounding area, so they could get high?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, this shit is crazy.
But see, that shit was already happening on my neighbor, like lines and shit like that, like long ass lines and motherfuckers waiting
You
and
can see
shit
my
like that,
screen.
bro. Y'all can see it.
Look, this Kensington in Philly. Look at this shit, bro. They letting these motherfuckers. This how that shit is all the time. Nothing but dope. This is dope. This the dope capital of America, bro. Bro, it's crazy, bro. Cause you remember when my dad died, what I found. You know what I mean?
I already know.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I and it's
Thank you.
neighborhood. It's a small
Thank you.
neighborhood around my way like this, Point Breeze, where everybody leaning and nodding like fucking crazy, bro. This dope capital of America right here. This like The Wire right here.
That's how I look downtown, nigga. That's how I look downtown. That's how.
Bro,
Where the
this shit
boy
is crazy.
it cleaned it up though. They cleaned it up. It used to look like that, bro. Bad like that, bro.
This
Bad.
is
I'm sorry. It used
Northeast
to look
Philly
bad
right
like
here,
that.
Kensington. Look at this shit.
That's crazy, bro.
Look like some shit out of fucking movie. This shit don't even look real. Bro, I literally used to catch the motherfucker. So where they at, they underneath a train. Literally used to catch that shit to go play ball for AAU. Had to get on that train and shit. This shit always been like this, bro. It's worse now, but it's always been like this though. Look at that. Most of these motherfuckers graduated from them pills.
Went to the hand run.
Went to the heroin. You know what I mean?
This crazy right here, bro. Damn, look at that lane, boy. That's that lane right there. We were just talking about that lane the other day, man, Mike. But that
Look at
lane
these
real,
niggas, bro.
bro.
This shit look fake, bro.
It is, but it's
This shit
real.
look, it's real. This is real. This for the world to see. This is real.
Shit, you gotta look at Baltimore, nigga. Baltimore look crazy, bro. What? Baltimore look crazy, bro.
Look at that shit, bro.
Look at that
That
lane though.
motherfucker look. His body
You
don't
don't
even
think
look like he
like
old.
like some people would think this like people actors and shit. Like this is some real
Nah, this
shit.
ain't no acting, bro. Look, you see them walking up on the train, right? To get on the train.
Yep.
That's the L, Frankfurt to Market Line, EL. Frankfurt, you go from Frankfurt to Market Street, Center City. You know what I mean? You go from Center Philly to Northeast Philly on that L line. It's a train, bro. Come on, that shit is crazy. Well, yeah, like I feel like back to the wire, that shit had a bad effect on my neighborhood and probably a lot of people that I know. You know what I mean? Like shit, that shit was bad for their psyche. You know what I mean? Niggas want to be Avon, niggas want to be Marlo, niggas want to be fucking Chris and Snoop. You know what I mean? Gunplay, I gotta catch a body. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers' minds be just, oh, I gotta kill somebody to be the man. You know what I mean? Like it's like, man, I understand. Sometimes we just all right. TV is supposed to be like, they trying to show us what's really going on, but
But
man,
not but not to be funny, not it's a sad situation, but it was really happening like that. Like it was I mean, like people I was knowing was like putting in that work just to get a name and
right
shit was crazy, bro. Like the shit like wow, like all this for a name, like wow, like
for a
they
name.
get the name they want though, but it's a lot come behind that motherfucking name. You feel I'm going with it? Like
Mm-hmm.
and like you say, like, you know what I mean? Like shit like that, it was just man, like that was a bad time, but it was more of it was a bad time to put it out, but I don't know, like it didn't really affect me. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
I don't, you know what I mean? Because niggas was already crazy. Niggas was already doing some wild shit. Like so it was already shit situation, but like you said, I just thought it bought. I just bought a lot. I thought it was like on some too much. Like it was too much information for me. Like that's how I looked at it when it first came out. I used to be mad when I used to see shit like that. Like, man, y'all just telling everything. Like, you know what I
mm-hmm.
mean? But like I thought about it the other day. Like, damn, how the fuck I could be mad at somebody's story? And one day I'm gonna want to tell my story, and they probably did the same shit to me. You feel I'm going with it? So, like, you know what I mean? It's what you put
Right.
out. What's his name? Seagon, not Seagon.
Saigon.
Saigon. Like he was saying, like he he stopped rapping because he didn't want to put that shit out no more. Like he didn't want to put that type of music out. Like 'cause
Right.
he knew
That
what it was
message.
about to do. And
Mm-hmm.
and it fucking it was kind of crazy because that's why a lot of rappers that was dope turned it down. You feel what I'm saying? Turned that music shit down because it was they didn't want to put that illness out there, and now it's just giving it so much illness out there to the point where I listen to it. I'm not knocking the music. I listen to music because I like the story. So it's like I looked at it like this. Shane told me like he like Van. I want to write this book, but I ain't really no person that like to write. He was like, I don't worry about writing. He like just talking to your phone and shit like that. So when I thought about that, I'm like, shit, that's the same thing these little rappers doing. They just talking to the mic and they just talking about what they did and what's going on. So
Right.
why is I'm mad at what they telling, but I'm mad at how they giving it out because he's giving it out. But it's like fuck it, that's his story. I can't get mad at his story. That's his story. That's what he did. Like so, it's like what the fuck. So that's why I say I looked at that movie like it's kind of like a like damn, you bring awareness to what we doing. Then it's like damn. Like you say,
Mm-hmm.
it grabbed you a different way. It grabbed you to the way it made motherfuckers start putting in work. You feel I'm going with it? So it's
Right.
like, you're right. It affected a lot of people. It did affect me. And I hated I was mad. Like, what the fuck? Y'all talking too much. But that's the way it affected me. But another way, I'm like, damn, look at the police do the bullshit. So it brought light to like, oh, all right, damn,
Mm-hmm.
they can't do that shit. So that's when they start bringing up all these little laws and well, we can do this, we can do that now. Now we
Right.
can do this. You know what I mean?
Look, even a couple characters, right? Like they had the young boy, Trishan Wilds. He played Michael. You know what I'm saying? And then you had the other young boy, Naaman. So Naaman was Weebay's son, right? Weebay was basically the killer for Avon and them. Niggas was mad that fucking Naaman didn't want to be a fucking killer. And niggas was like, yo, he a fucking bitch. He ain't nothing like his pop. His pop put in that work. You know what I mean? Like, and they're like, the fuck, like, damn, nigga don't want to kill nobody and he a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't got no fucking beef out here in the street. Like, his dad Weebay, so now he supposed to go around killing niggas. You know what I mean? For what? All that nigga want to do is fucking go to school and have fun. You
That's
know what I
it.
mean?
Live
But
life.
niggas wanted to, like, niggas can't even think like, damn, why he just can't go to school and have fun? He a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Young boy fucking bitch. He ain't nothing like his pop. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to see people mindsets, you know what I mean? At that time, it was just like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like
Niggas probably feel
everybody
like that. Niggas probably feel like that with me with football. Like my father was like, I was nice, but my father was like aggressive. He was like hungry, like you feel me? Like, but in my
mm-hmm,
last 2 years in my high school year, it was just different. You feel me going? Like my last 2.5 years was different. So I was it wasn't really about sports to me no more. It was more about life. You feel me going? Like I went
right,
home. I wasn't home. I had to find another situation out eventually. You feel I'm going with it? So
mm-hmm,
it was like that with me. It was like, all right, let me just try to see where I could keep climbing in life. And like, you know what I mean? And that's why I say it's different for a lot of people, bro. Like how you take situations of watching things and I could have just stayed home and been a nigga over there, but I didn't want to I used my crutch of what I had going on and just try to keep I mean I gotta evolve, I gotta win. I don't want to stay. I want to move. I want to keep. You know what I mean? And that's why I took it. And I'm gonna go down south. You feel I'm going with it? Like then I
right,
got a crib. There was like a lot of things I did early. Like you feel what I'm saying? After my second year of college, I got a crib. So I was like, all right, boom. You know what I mean? It was like things was working out for me. You know what I mean? Like my life was looking different. You know what I mean? That's why I say people take things uh, different ways of how they term life. You know what I mean? Like some take it the negative and use it for positive. Some take the negative and use it for the negative. You know what I mean? And that's the bad thing, bro. You feel me, bro? Like to me, like you know what I mean? That
yeah. I feel like that joint made heroes out of people that was, hustling and killing. You know what I mean? Like even though they gave you a whole thing. You know what I mean? They gave you every damn near every character is basically is like damn that perfect portrayal of the hood. But I feel like, just us growing up in our environment where basically like, damn, this shit really going on where we at. You know what I mean? It's just like, but
exactly.
since it was on TV, it's like we glorifying, you know what I'm saying, killing our own, hurting our own. You know what I mean? And they were like, well, watch the shit on the wire, watch the shit in my neighborhood, you know what I mean? And niggas felt like it's cool now, but really it ain't cool. Like that shit ain't cool at all. So
That's what I said. It
right,
ain't about it. Ain't about. I don't think it's about it being. That's what I said. Some people take it different of being cool. Like I said, I look at it as a now of they story. Everybody not able to write a book. Everybody ain't gonna like these little young kids. They living past like 25 now, 24. Like they ain't making it. They're not even making it to that number. Like they dying so young now, bro. Because the poison that's, that they putting out,
Right.
but it ain't the poison that they putting out. They just telling a story. Now back to what I was saying. It's not the poison they putting out. They just telling a story, bro. But people look at it as a poison. Back in the day, they won't let rappers talking about, oh, I was selling these my keys on the radio back in the day because they was more in control. So once they lost control, they found a way to make money off of. So they start leaning into more of the, oh, let's push them up to the front. Remember how I used to do rap? Rap was like the
Mhm.
worst thing ever, bro. Man, come on, bro. Man, my grandma wanted you come listen to no damn rap, bro. My grandma was, man, she'll whoop your ass. Like, you feel me? That's how it
Right.
was. Rap was like the worst thing ever to the churches. All that, it was just like, oh, now they got the rappers on the up there, bringing them up on the preacher. They chilling with the preacher. Like, come on. Come on, man. Come on. Stop this shit, bro. Like,
Hey,
come on, man. Like, for
right.
real, bro.
And it's crazy because rap, it just so happened that they glorify, you know what I mean? Like right now, there's like you gotta be like we talked about last week. You got fucking you went from you went from the last to the last two like transitions in rap. I feel like was the hustler, which it still is like I'm cause all right like in Kanan right the fucking he got a friend named Famous. Famous be rapping and he telling and in his rap he basically telling how Kanan killed somebody. You know what I mean? So it went from the rapper telling the killer story to all right, nigga, that's all right, fuck that. I'm really about that life. Let me rap. So now everybody that's rapping feel like they gotta be about that life. To to now you got niggas like Future that introduced the fucking the druggie. You know what I mean? To where like, all right, I'm popping perks, I'm sipping syrup. I mean, even though DJ screwing them, you know what I mean, a couple motherfuckers been on
I was
that
about to
shit.
say, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It was mad niggas talking about that
But
shit before he even came on the scene.
but they weren't talking about it like that though. Like
What
them
you mean?
niggas was
That's all
talking
they was
about
talking about in Houston with Scissor.
yeah, but they weren't
Like that's
talking
all
about but they wasn't glorifying being a junkie.
they wasn't popping perks like that back then though.
Yeah, but in
They was
Houston,
sniffing
they was,
coke though. They was sniffing coke. They was talking
yeah,
about
but
that. They was
they
talking about
wasn't
sniffing coke.
glorifying being junkies though. Like how these niggas is.
What you mean? Yes, they was talking about scissor and stuff, bro. They was talking about that. Pints and they been talking about that out there, bro. That's all they was rapping
Yeah,
about.
I know that. But what I'm saying is he took it to another level.
What's the level he took it to? He just was
I can hear the Perkins
a
calling.
known. He didn't take it to no bigger than what they took it to out there because they was already known. He just was just I'm using it. I'm gonna use that. I don't think he took it nowhere, bro. It was already there, bro.
Right. Hold on. When we talk about Houston, the only nigga that really was on that was I don't really know no Houston music like that. Let me be honest. I know DJ
I'm
Screw
not
is
just
known
talking
for
about Houston music. I'm just talking about out that way, like Memphis, all that. I'm just talking about out that. I'm not even just talking about that. I'm not just talking about. I just say, that's what all the like you were just saying, the future people, like they was a lot of stars was out that way that was talking about it. That's all I'm saying. And
like I know
that's why I said
I
Houston.
know niggas in Texas and you know what I'm saying. I know they was big on the side. Cause I remember, you know what I mean, me thinking like that's why Scarface and Beans did they
Now,
song. Cause
now back
niggas
to
in
what
Philly
we.
was big on the side.
But look at what you just said before that. Look what you said before that. I said back in the day, they was not letting that type of music play on the radios like that, bro. Come on, you know that. If it was letting that music slide through the radios like that, that shit would have been pop back then. But it was playing on the radios, but they was washing it up to like party music. You feel I'm going with it to make it to the radio, but it was different back then, bro.
Right.
You know that, cool. Come on, you used to listen to music, bro, all the
No,
time.
I'm
That's
saying
every
though,
day.
but I'm saying Future and these new young boys, they got a whole different spin. Everything is about getting high, like getting high. Like it feels different when you listen to the shit. Like niggas may have talked about it, you know what I mean, but they wasn't saying I'm a fucking junkie, basically in they rap. Like, you know what I mean? Like every fucking I love Future, you know what I mean? But it's like the motherfucker turned into a fucking junkie rapper.
He don't even do that though.
That's what I'm saying. I know he don't even do the shit, but
There's a
he
lot of people
always
that talk
rapping
about what
about
they
it.
don't do. A lot of rappers that we love was talking about what they weren't doing.
So are
We
they
still
telling
get
their
this
story
talk about.
then?
Yeah, they was lying. They
You
weren't
know what I'm
doing
saying?
all that shit they were talking about. You know that.
So that's what I'm saying. So are they really telling their story? Now these niggas is
They
making
learn
up
how to
shit.
tell a story in a story way in the music. Yeah, fabricate
These
some
niggas,
lines. You know, some lines fabricated and some lines is 100.
yeah, I'm cool with the fabrication of the lines, but some shit just like as you
Hold
get
on,
older,
hold on. I'm about to get you. So you don't. So you're a rapper. You never fabricated none of your lines.
but that's why I don't be wanting to rap. Keep it real with you. Be 100% honest.
Yeah, you my nigga. Dog. Yo, for real, bro. That's
For
why I fuck
real.
with you, bro. I knew you was gonna say some shit like that. What you say? Go and say it one more time. Go on. You
That's
say
why I
what?
don't be wanting to rap. I be like, I be like, I can't say that shit. For
Hey
real.
yo, hey yo, hey yo, I was writing a rap. Hey yo, listen, let me tell you some funny shit. Right? I got some raps out there. I got some shit
Yeah,
I never posted though. I got some shit one time I was rapping, bro. I said my wife hear me say this shit on the radio, bro. She gonna be like, boy, take that shit down. No, like you fucking retarded.
right.
Is it retarded? Like, no, bro. Like, I feel you, bro. Fuck that shit. It ain't worth it. It ain't even worth it.
You
That's why
heard
we say, but look, but that's his story though. But if it's a story is a story, and I learned writing a book don't mean that gotta be it could be a fiction book. You feel what I'm saying? So you could have a fiction story, but it just could be a story. You know what I mean? Like that's why I could get it. Like some people take the music so hard, and it, like how I back we could just do Jay-Z in them. All right, so we're gonna talk about that. So I was just saying like even his lyrics, like people so like you so lyrically love the music that sometimes it be like, yo, I don't really like that or what he said, but it'd be like that's how he was feeling at that time or what he wanted to say. You feel
mm-hmm.
going with it, and some people that's really like into the music be like, oh, that's influencing this or that's throwing that off. No, it's really the person influencing. Just he don't have no role model. So if you don't have no role models, a lot of motherfuckers um live off of certain things they do, like certain music,
Right.
certain videos, certain conversations, and that grows them in life. And these artists don't understand that part, core. Some of them don't get that part that it's a person really just really watched your whole career and really living his life probably the right way, but point is of what you said in your music. And then when you come with the bullshit or shit happen or you find out this, it kind of like threw you off. You're like, oh, that nigga was fake. He was flawed. Nah, he just was just living his life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But some artists understand that part. Some artists be like, man, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna get this bad. You know what I mean? You like me, you like me. You don't, you don't.
You heard Jay verse on that Drake song?
Like we going, you just trying to fake like we ain't had this conversation already. You can fake all you want. You ain't gotta fake. We had this conversation, bro. You don't even smoke.
Nah, listen. We probably had the conversation, but now I know what he was talking about.
This what I hate. This is why I hate talking to you. This is why we want to catch you right hot. Like I'm gonna start recording when you call me going off. He be going off. I didn't like that
I,
shit. I didn't like
hold
that
up.
shit either. I'm like,
No,
yo,
I
bro,
didn't say the verse
bro,
still
but
was trash.
this
Now
shit.
the
Hold
verse
on.
wasn't
But
trash,
no, but
but it
this
still
they
wasn't
don't. But
lyrically.
that's all I'm trying to tell the people. They
Yeah.
don't hear when you go fucking crazy over this music, bruh. And I gotta take this shit because you only listen to it one time. I might call me trying to, oh, I just listened to it. I'm like, oh, bro, he ain't even listened to it enough yet. You gotta listen to the song at least 5 times before I even ask you a question. I don't even know why you be calling me before you even hear it. Like, oh, I ain't like that shit. I'm like, bro, you didn't even hear it.
I
I
don't
heard
like
it,
it,
but
but
you
now I
just
know
said.
what he was talking about.
But that's what I'm saying. Why you
That's
ain't?
why
But you said.
I wanted
But
to
you ain't
ask
say that
you
the first.
about what
You
he
didn't
was
say
talking
that the
about.
first time though. You didn't say that. No, I don't want. I don't want. I
Cause
don't
I
want you
don't
to.
know that I didn't know that story until I seen the fucking clips
I
yesterday.
told you the story.
What's the story?
I know you tell me. We ain't gonna do that.
Right, you don't know
You
the
testing
story,
me?
nigga.
I get you testing me. Let's tell it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk to me now. Go ahead. What you about to ask?
The story is about the Haven.
I told you. What are you talking about, bruh?
I don't remember that.
So you gonna do me like that on live?
I'm
Whoa.
sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I
You that
don't
type of
remember
dude?
that part.
You being that type of nigga? So
Yo,
I ain't tell you that. I ain't tell you that. We kind of. I knew him. I ain't tell you that. I knew him. He was in Raleigh. I ain't tell you none of that. So you don't remember me telling you none of that shit. He was later in Raleigh. You ain't hear me. You ain't remember none of that shit either.
I know he was living in Raleigh.
So you. Oh, now you know you live around because we just had a conversation the other day.
Are you at? Hold up. Let's backtrack.
We was talking about
So,
this the other day. I'm like, the song is about the Haven. You were like, who? I was like, your old boy used to be in Raleigh, such and such. Boom, back in the day. He used to be out here in Raleigh fucking with niggas.
I know that. I mean, I know he used to be in Raleigh and shit, but I don't remember. I'm sorry, bro. My mind probably was somewhere else. We're just gonna keep it real. You sure you was talking to me?
Who else I'm talking to about that?
Okay, we're talking to fucking what's the fat nigga you sitting behind you?
I'm talking to you. Because we was talking about, we was talking about the song again. Then I was like, how you feel about Drake song? He was like, I don't like that shit. He was talking about the Haven. It was like, yo, old boy, he was on Choke No Joke. They was talking about the shit.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Come on, bro, don't do me like that. Go ahead, what you about to
You're
say
right.
though? Go
Now
ahead,
I
what
was
you about to ask?
asking you like, I still don't like the
Choke No
verse.
Joke don't like people. Listen, let me tell you something about Choke No Joke. He don't like people going on his platform, watching his platform, talking about what he talked about. This nigga,
Like,
I swear to
what?
God,
Like,
I swear to
what?
God, I can show you the inbox when I hit him up. I said, "Yo, bro," he responded. He said, he was like, "Yo," he was on his joint venting like, "Yo, niggas be coming on my platform, stealing information, y'all this and the third, boom, boom." So I inboxed him and shit, and I was like, "Yo, bro,
Yeah,
how
tell
else?"
Chuck
No,
no
listen,
joke.
no, listen. That's what I said. I said, I thought the game was to get the information you get from one source and put in your own words instead of using the same information or using information. Period. Like that's why we watch you so we can use the information. He just put like, you know what I mean? You know how that shit
Yeah,
go. He felt what I was saying to him though. I didn't understand that though at that point. That's why I just said it how he said it to you though. But yeah, bro, like that's a little Rod man. D Haven is a little Rod man. That's a little
I know
Rod man.
that.
Yeah, that's his man.
Yeah, I talked to him before.
That's his man. I know you
He
talked to
gave,
him.
he gave me some life advice about rapping.
He said it was over.
Nah, he said, "Yo, come on." He said, "You gotta do it. You were gonna do it, or you're not gonna do it."
What you do?
I don't want to do it. I,
Good advice.
right.
Good advice, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, nah, that shit. I ain't never know none of that story though. That was crazy. I ain't know like none of that. I gotta watch Marcy Made. I don't know. I thought I seen it. I know I ain't never seen it, but
I mean, the story is he already said this. He already said what happened.
right.
He just found a way to put it in a movie form to
Mm-hmm.
put it together. Like you got pieces here, pieces there. So he just got somebody to help him put it together in one piece. But like even the whole situation, like y'all just shooting shots. You shoot your shot, and Jay, whenever he get tired of you talking, then he'll wait, then he'll shoot a shot back. But not even saying Jay was talking about him. He could say he was talking about him, but he never said his name. So it is what it is. You could, you know what I mean? That's the whole thing. How you kill him? Like I never said your name, so you don't know who I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but I mean, it's like that's like I know some niggas that I know some people that's in a good situation, And I don't, even if that's the case, like I don't want to be no. It's like I'm sour or I'm like what I'm mad at now. You feel I'm going with, like, you know what I mean? Like why I'm mad, why I'm so mad. I'm giving you so much energy. I got the energy I needed. Now I'm about to just use this energy to some other shit. I'm gonna let shit benefit me, or I'm about to promote some shit, or I promote some more movies or things like that. But I mean, you can drag this along as long as you want. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I get
Mm-hmm.
it. Giving you a check, keep dragging that shit. Do what you gotta do. That's part of social media. That's part of doing what you gotta do. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think sometimes it get overwhelming. Like, you keep going at it, and you'll get caught in going at it. If you're not, it blocks you from certain doors because you're going so hard at it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, other doors could be opening up, but now I'm gonna shut that door too for you. I'm gonna shut them doors. So it's like you just keep yourself in a triangle of, you got people that's gonna fuck with you, and you already got some bread, so you really don't need the bread because you probably got a shit going on. You probably got some businesses here and there. You know what I mean? So what you doing
What?
is, you feel, I
Well,
don't know.
but look though, when all right, let's go back to American Gangster when he was calling him a snitch. That right there, that's crazy. Like after that, you calling him a snitch. You making an album about him. You saying fuck him, all types of shit. Now I don't remember. I think the Haven shit might have came out first. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean.
I
You
mean,
such a man.
but
All
see,
right, Jay Z got so
I
much
this what I'm trying
influence.
to say. It's more to that story because there's a lot that happened that that it's other things that happen that kind of like, all right, I gotta fall back from you for a second, but then then when I fall back from you, you just explode. You just explode because you think I'm not fucking with you. It's the moves. So then they start bringing around like, damn, if you weren't fucking with me, why you want to fuck with me? Because you was fucking with the police, or what's going on? So now it's like, oh, he say, she say shit. Then now you fucking with police. Now, oh, you a rat? Somebody said you did this. And now it's like everybody just start pointing fingers. You feel going? So it's like, it's everybody pointing fingers. There's so many people that's still in the middle of that shit. You know what I mean? That just be like, just fuck that shit. Because it's like, is you gonna get to, if you don't sit down with Jay Z ever, it's a waste of time, bro. If y'all don't never get that conversation or whatever the case may be, it's gonna be like you ain't never get your point across. Cause that's what you're trying to get. You need that conversation. You want that what up, like. But that's what he's not gonna give it to you. You feel I'm going with it, bro? Like, he don't give him that conversation, bro.
I don't even think he really want to have a conversation with the nigga no more. I feel like he just trying to goddamn. He gotta. I feel like he trying to keep his name in good standing. Cause if he don't, that motherfucker could just always go back and listen to that music and be like, "Fuck," he say that and say them rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit ain't. If you ain't do what he said you did, and he's putting that label on you, then that's forever staining you and your reputation and your family. So I feel like, you know what I mean? He got a right to speak his truth. The motherfucker can make records. If he gonna be making records, as long as he making records, I'm gonna be up here on the internet clearing my name.
That nigga don't even fuck with Dame. So behaving is not even in his thought mind. That's why he just keep fucking with him.
The Haven was first. I feel like they got a closer bond. Dane was just a business partner for real, for real.
So Dame
Yeah.
really is more important. And he not even, you know what I mean? Like, he not even listening. He not even shooting back at him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a different, like, it's so many.
What
It's even with that story right there with him. Like, I could have, I kind of like stayed away from that because of this, because I know it's a lot, it's other shit that went on. You feel I'm going with it? That just, I just don't want to talk about. You feel I'm going with it? But
oh girl is an informant. That's public record.
I mean, that ain't. I mean, a lot of motherfuckers are formers. What that got to do with anything?
I'm just saying, like, the motherfucking basically the head of Rock Nation.
So
She's a
what?
fucking
What that do with
informant.
anything, bro? So what?
Got everything to do with it.
What?
You can't be rapping about me being a fucking rat.
She don't
And I
rap.
ain't know me and you hanging with a fucking
She
rat.
don't rap. She not a rapper.
It
She
don't
just work. She got a
it
second
don't
chance.
matter.
She can't get
It
a second
don't
chance.
matter.
She can't get a second chance.
It don't matter.
She can't get a second chance though.
Not with me.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why? She
So,
told on
so it
you.
don't go. You might.
Why? I mean, did she
You
tell on you
might.
though? That's the whole
You
thing.
might.
Would you? But if you know she is snitch, why would you do anything in front of her?
It ain't even about that. It's just about the fact that I don't I don't trust it.
It's nothing to
Look,
trust. You're not around her. She just paid a check. You ain't around her.
nah, you don't know it. Listen, she's a snitch. She put. All right, you say you got codes and morals, right?
Let me ask you a question, real fast.
You
This
say
how I'm
you
gonna do.
stick to the code.
Hold on, I'm about to fuck you. I'm about to make you mad. I'm about to make you mad. Did you watch the DJ? Did you watch the academic interview with Wack and Takashi 69?
I ain't watch it at all. I mean, I probably seen like 30 seconds to a minute of them talking, but I ain't watch it though.
I ain't watched none of that shit.
Yeah,
You don't know what happened.
I mean, I kind of know what happened. Them niggas.
So what happened? That's what I'm saying. Did you watch it? Do you know what's going on?
No, they didn't watch it. They had
You
a
know what the
conversation,
conversation
though,
was
right?
about? Huh?
It was about him, Wack, trying to say Takashi wasn't in the street, so he's a civilian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About a snitch, right?
Yeah, he snitched.
About Takashi, right?
Yeah, Takashi's a snitch.
So you listening to that? He a snitch though. Why would you even listen to the conversation?
I didn't listen to the
You
conversation.
just said you would listen to Wack. You said Wack was talking about he was a snitch.
I said I heard about 30
What,
seconds
what,
to a minute
but that's what I'm saying. But why would you click on that if anything about a snitch?
is news. What you mean? I watch fucking drug stories all day.
That's all I'm saying, bro. She got a second
What?
chance. You listen to Takashi. You should Wack try to explain something for
Man.
Takashi about a rat. She got a second chance. They trying to get a second chance. He trying to get a second chance.
Right, listen. She's a federal informant. It's no go.
What's no go? You don't got to deal with her though. That's the whole thing. Nobody got to deal with that lady. You don't got to sign the Rock Nation. Everybody know. Everybody know who she is. And they still sign. Bobby Smurder just signed.
Them niggas
Who,
is
what are you talking about? What are you saying though? She don't got nothing to do with what I got going on. She the CEO. She check the check. Let's keep it moving. I don't got nothing to do with my life.
But once an informant, always an informant.
Okay. I don't got nothing to do with my life though.
Maybe.
What? You just
It could
gotta
be
do right.
anything. It could be
You
your
just know
friend. We never
what you
know.
mean. Hey,
You
bro.
never know.
Let me tell you some real funny shit, right? I was just talking about this shit the other day. When we got into that situation when motherfucker got I ain't gonna say no name, but motherfucker got and we all got jammed up and shit. Bro, we had to chill with the snitch. We had to get a snitch money. Like, you feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's different, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you come on, bro. You know that. Like, and then, to this day, I still say what up. Like, not even just that situation. Like, even niggas that I fuck with, like, it is what it is. But we can't fault her because she told. So what? She told. That ain't gonna do what. That's her business.
Right.
When that's her
So look,
business, bro.
right. So, but if I know, then I have a right to choose if I want to be around that person or not, if I want to do business with that person or not.
I mean, you got right. That's what I'm saying. You got right to choose. But what I'm saying to you is, these people ain't signing. They signing to her. You saying she a snitch, but if she was to offer you a check, you gonna turn it down. So Jay-Z was to offer you. So you telling me these niggas, everybody that signed to these people, they don't. She there. She got to sign a check. So you gonna tell her no because she there. You gonna tell Jay-Z no because nah, because she here. Nah.
Them niggas ain't gonna say no.
I'm
They
asking
didn't
you
say
though.
no.
I'm asking you.
Would I
So
say
Jay-Z
no?
was to give you a deal right now on the table, and y'all sitting in a meeting. She there. You just like, nah, I want to take it because of her.
Yeah, probably.
You lying like shit. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, listen. You
Stop it.
never know. You never know, man.
Stop it, man.
Motherfucker got different. Yo, look, that's like if I know if I know you got some bullshit people in your corner, why should I deal with y'all? Why I'm gonna deal with y'all if I know y'all if I know you dealing with
I gotta
bullshit
do
people?
this. Allegedly, I gotta do another shit called talking about, man.
So look, like,
Listen,
you ain't never be like, man, I don't really I fuck with you a little bit, but them niggas that you hang around, I can't fuck with them niggas.
bro, I know a nigga that told on me, bro, that I did a favor for. Like it ain't. I mean, it is what it is. I know what you. I know what you're about. I know not to do it right now.
I'm cool. I ain't trying to be in y'all circle at all. I don't want no money from
That
y'all.
ain't your circle. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not about the circle. This is business. It's business. This a whole nother life. I'm a whole nother person now. I got a business, so I know that nigga. That nigga snitch. You want to do what? You want what? How much? You want to buy how many outfits? All right, bet, huh? You want to do what? You need that. You need something done in your house. You need cleaning. All right, boom. That's
Nah,
different. I mean, I'm not gonna come do the business because you did some bullshit. I'm gonna get that check. Keep it moving, bro.
I, you can buy my shit indirectly, but I ain't about to be in your face.
But now you can buy my shit indirectly. But so is you fucking with snitches or not? What did you doing, Cole? What we doing? She
Nah,
bought. What? Yes or no?
well,
Ain't no. We can't have no speculations on that.
we talking about business.
We've been talking
I'm
about
not
business
trying
from
to
the
do no. I'm
beginning.
not.
We've been talking about
Look,
business from
I,
the beginning of
no,
this
I'm saying like
conversation.
you talking
All
about
this was
say
about business. So
when
I
you
don't know
say
what you been
fucking with
talking about.
snitch, like you
All
mean
this been
like
about business.
no,
All this
no,
been
no.
about business.
Listen, cause you all right. If I got a product and a motherfucker want to buy it, I'm gonna sell it.
So
But
she got a
if you
product
got a
and
product,
she's selling it and they's
I
buying
don't
it.
I don't want it.
Case closed.
I don't want it. I don't
Ah!
fucking want that shit.
This man Cordell.
I don't
Case
want it.
closed. Thank you, everybody.
No, I
He
don't want it. If she got a product and she selling it, I don't want it.
man, NFL weekend, man. Dallas, Tampa Bay. Dallas, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they
What is
playing right
Dallas, Tampa
now.
Bay? They playing right. Yeah.
Game over.
Again, who won?
I'm gonna tell you,
Who won again?
the shit was on
Oh,
in the
it's third
background.
quarter.
The Bucks up 28-19.
What y'all gonna do Sunday?
We gonna win.
Win what? The game? Oh, that quarter.
Yeah, win the game. We got a black quarterback. We
I
got
just
the
bet 20.
three. Bet, bet.
Y'all gonna
Come
lose, bro.
we're not gonna lose.
Y'all gonna lose, bro. Y'all gonna lose. I promise y'all gonna lose.
No, we're definitely not gonna lose.
How you think this season gonna do?
For who? The Giants?
All right, know we gonna do what we do. We fully
Yeah,
ready, baby. We
fully
stay
ready to get
fully
our
ready.
ass kicked.
No, I'm just talking about the season overall though. Like how you think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be a good season?
I don't know. I'm gonna see how this shit play out. They got that extra game. I think that shit kind of weird. They playing 17 games and not 18. It's gonna be an odd number. So now you get to be like 9-8, fucking 8-9, 10-7. That shit gonna be weird as hell. I want to see how it play out with that extra week. I
But Mike
mean,
said back in the day they had like 8 games, 10 games.
right? Yeah, they you get more and more games. Like
But they get your boy 110 too.
who?
Um, the Watson.
Oh yeah, you
What?
see that? What
Yeah,
his
nigga
little brother?
110. Damn.
Yeah. Give him all
110.
that money for fucking nothing.
How many years? 4 years. 110.
4
80
years for a
million.
defensive end.
80 million guaranteed. He broke him, bro.
They just giving white boys anything.
They said West Knight took a pay cut. The quarterback.
Bro,
Big Ben.
he been should have took a pay cut. I don't like that nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front him. with the charges he had in his NFL career, I don't think he shouldn't even been in the NFL still.
Right.
But it is what it is. Like he, like for real, that shit was crazy, bro. Like I ain't trying to be funny, but it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like the white privilege, you know that shit, be
Hmm. Complexion
that's
for protection.
that shit
Oh,
scary right there, though, bro. That's sad right there too. That was sad, like how he can just get off like that.
right.
But it's like motherfucker that's Pittsburgh fan. They against it, but then when Sunday come, they would him. It's like
Hmm.
damn. It's so that's how you look. So look how you feel. That's how niggas feel when that motherfucker check. They probably was mad as hell. Motherfucker just probably sent some pay shit out. The CEO and shit. And that motherfucker check hit that motherfucker account and that shit woke shit. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't nothing what you gonna do, bro? Like that check hit that account, that motherfucker green. You ain't give a fuck what that comment said yesterday. That motherfucker hit that millions hit that check. But that's why I say it's different, bro. Like, I get what you saying though. Like, I'm not with that, but we don't know everybody's situation. There's a lot of motherfuckers that be around that we don't
Right.
know what they did. You feel I'm going with it? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
just cause.
I got people in my life that I know that I told. You know, and I done been around and we done spoke, we done talked. And but it's like when it's time to actually try to kick it with them beyond like, you know what I'm saying? I can't really just see myself kicking it with them. I can't really see myself doing shit with them because it's like, you know what I mean? It's hard. I'm gonna be real. Like for me,
But
it's
that's what.
hard.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like to you, like it can be hard, but at the end of the day, like when motherfucker under pressure, bro, like you don't know what a motherfucker do, and that's
Mm.
what I learned dealing with a
Pressure
lot of
bust
people.
pipes.
Yeah, and but that's why I learned with a lot of people, and I knew in certain circumstance that I knew that a person will break. I kind of knew they'd break, so that's why a lot of times I put a lot on my back. You feel I'm going with it because I didn't want to test you. You feel I'm going with it? Like it's like I don't want to test you because I know you gonna break. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that too. So if something happened, you be trying to like, all right, nah, everything mine. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I be saying like on certain situations. So say they do tell and whatever the case may be, all right, whatever. That's not gonna stop their life. That's not gonna stop them from getting good jobs. They could be a millionaire in 2 or 3 years. And yeah, she just still a snitch. So I mean, it is what it is, but she a millionaire now. So it's like that I get it. It's just gonna be all right, she told, but she a millionaire, whatever she doing. So it's like, all right, some people ain't gonna fuck with her because they know her background and this and like that. But at the end of the day, she ain't that same person no more. She changed, and whatever her life was back then, was that back then. I know big time drug dealers that told they still get clout and still motherfuckers still watch them and don't really give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? That's out walking these days. But it's like why everybody so pressed on her so hard? Like that's what I'm saying. Cause it's like, why everybody worrying about her? So what? A lot of motherfuckers snitch. They be around artists that snitch that you know they told. They still listen to their music.
Well, the thing with him is his whole career is predicated on him being the fucking kingpin.
So what? That don't got to do with her. When you rapping and shit and you ain't selling no drugs, I don't give a fuck what you did in your past. If you doing your job and we keeping this shit moving, let's keep this shit moving. I don't know that. You doing the job. You do your job good too. I don't
How we
know.
know she ain't the fucking hip hop police?
If she is, you get another check. There's two checks you get.
How how we know how we, yeah, you fucking yeah, man.
I trust so man. Let these people go, call man. I trust so man. Football season started. I'm a Giants fan, core Philly fan, so we gonna argue every week about this shit. This shit gonna get real ugly. It'll get real ugly this season. They gonna be
Get two
trash,
cents.
and we gonna be good. We gonna be good, man. You already know. I trust self every week, every Thursday. We gonna get y'all something dope. So always tune in to us, man. Call with the dope show today. You know how Cole do. Cole got have his shit technical. You know what I mean? So
You had more. You was on your game today.
I'll
I
be
was.
on my no, but
I was
I'll be on
ranting.
your ass. I'll be
Yeah,
on
I was ranting. I had my
you.
shit down,
You
but
always right, but
yeah,
see,
people
that's
focus.
why I fucked you up because you ain't even right. Everything you got on that paper, we ain't talking about none of that shit. And I fucked you up. I threw him off because I ain't had nothing written, right? So I said, yo, I'm gonna get him. Once I got him, I said, oh, we playing it in the air now, and I just started playing the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But see, you know what I mean? That's why. See, I already knew that. I said he had mad shit on that paper. He ain't say none of
Yeah,
that shit.
but
I was
look,
saying that
y'all stay safe out there, man.
for
Cause
real,
that
yo.
fentanyl is out there, been out there. For I ain't know that shit been hitting the streets since like 2012. The
Yeah,
fucking
man.
fake perks. They putting that shit in weed. They putting that shit in coke. Man, y'all gotta be careful out there, man. For real.
Man, just be careful out here, for real. I trust y'all. Please subscribe, share, like, comment. Man, share it. Ain't nothing wrong. Share it. We want,
Right.
let somebody else watch it. You know what I mean? It's not share it. You know what I mean? Cash out, whatever y'all. I ain't put that up in a long time.
And y'all
I was
can goddamn get
bro.
up there and talk too.
Y'all come up here and come. Always get some info that subscribe shit like that. Cash out about to come right now. Look. Ooh, see how I came through? Whoever popped up, see? I came just in time for that cash out. I trust yourself, man. We out of here, yo.